I guess it's a little late for this, but were you completely sure about coming with us, Sarah? Oh dear, I'm not being a nuisance, am I? No, not at all. It's a huge help to have you here. I just hope you didn't decide to come with us without thinking it was really sudden, wasn't it? Do you think your featherfolk friends and family might be worried about you? Yes, I suppose that's possible. I completely forgot to say goodbye to them. You forgot? Isn't that really bad? It's alright. I'm sure Miss Elena, yeah, I said it right, will take care of it for me. I did remember to say goodbye to her at least. Maybe, but they're probably still concerned. They might be. I wasn't even allowed outside our enclave until I was 15 years old, you know. For 15 whole years? Yes, I was never once allowed to set foot outside, although I can't really imagine why. I think I have a pretty good idea. Well, because she can't fly, but I mean, how's she supposed to learn to fly if she's stuck inside? I was so moved the first time I saw the outside world. There were so many towns and castles and great big oceans and deserts and so many people. Everything was new to me. I made a lot of mistakes, of course, but even those were lovely experiences. Roke was such a wonderful place, so I thought that the world beyond it must be even more wonderful. I know I'll be able to see all those wonderful new things if I stay with you. I've only just set out on the Star Ocean, but my chest is positively pounding with excitement. I see. You're just like us, aren't you? You left your planet to fulfill your hopes, your dreams. Yes, I certainly did, and that's why I'd like to ask you a favor, Edge. What is it? Please continue to show me all kinds of new things, okay? I want to get even more excited. Well, you'll get excited about this Dirk. Anyway. Of course, I promise. We'll find all kinds of new worlds together. Thank you, Edge. I can't wait. Still a little sad about FaZe. Hey, I was just trying to make conversation. You don't have to stare daggers at me. I've already heard about you from him. Huh? Him? You mean Crow? He said you were still reckless, but that someday you'd have what it takes to be a leader. Crow's still saying things like that, huh? Look, I wouldn't put too much stock in whatever he said. He just likes to tease people. I don't hear it from you. I put stock only in myself. First, you must stand against me. Stand against? You want me to fight you? What he said about you doesn't concern me, but you're the leader I find myself serving now. If you're so worthy of commanding us, prove your power to me. Otherwise, I won't acknowledge you, even if he does. Fine, bring it on. I'm impressed. You take up your sword without protest. We're going to be traveling together as friends. I'd rather prove myself now than leave you with lingering resentment. Well said, lad. Alright, let's go, fam.
Unholy Stampede Flash! Now you'll see what I'm made of! What? Aura Spark!
That works.
Looks like we're done here.
Was a bit much. I could have held back. Had enough? I see. What he said was true. Very well, I will submit to your leadership for now. Somehow I won, but it took a lot out of me. I guess he accepts me now. I'm completely wrecked. You really had one hell of a follower, Crow. I have to get stronger so that people can put their faith in me. Certainly would be nice. The next place we ran into actually had some damn weapons and stuff. Poor Lynn, she looks awfully lonely. Lynn, who's that? Oh, Edge, what are you doing here? I was just following the nice music. Were you playing your ocarina? Yep, it's been a while, so I was practicing. I don't want to disturb you. Should I go? It's okay. The professor said I'd only get better if I let people hear me play. Klaus said that? Then that ocarina must be... Yeah, it was my ocarina to begin with, but I gave it to the professor. I showed him how to play it. He used to practice so hard. You taught him that song? The one he played that... I knew it was the professor right away. My ocarina allowed us to find each other. Now it's my turn. Huh? If I keep playing this song, maybe the professor will notice, and then I'll get to see him again. Miracle. Miracle. The professor is alive somewhere. I just feel it. So I'm gonna keep playing my ocarina. Yeah, good for you. You do that. Maybe you will see him again. Yep. Well, you're not gonna get better unless you have someone hear you play, right? Will you play for me? Of course. Yeah, you know she's gonna try to screw you. Don't fall asleep, Edge. You'll wake up. She'll be dancing all over you. You'll be like, hello? Oh. Myuria. Not like older ladies, but it is weird. It's like they present somebody with some, like a blondish or... Oh, dear. Sorry, an older lady with big boobs, and you're supposed to be like, nah, I like the waifu that I got originally. Like, no. I mean, this girl's cute, but I mean, boobs? I mean, I don't understand. I don't know anybody who would turn down... If all the women are like a clean slate, you know, because they're all just basically the same to Edge, except for Reimi, and that's because she grew up with him. So she's like basically on that friendship tip. You know what I mean? So, I mean, fortunately, the little teeny girl doesn't think Edge is really that hot, so that's fine with me. But the cat does, Reimi does, or sorry, Miracle does, Reimi does, and so does... Well, what's her name? Just likes to fuck with younger guys, younger people. Hey, Aromat, got a minute? He's just standing there looking out the window. Silence is deafening, but I'm not about to give up. Well, we had a pretty good match, didn't we? How did you fight with that giant scythe anyway? Are those things standard equipment on Eldar? It was like going up against a hurricane. It took everything I had just to parry your strikes. You saw right through my attacks, too. I don't suppose you'd show me the trick, would you? You were the victor of the duel. You have no cause to come to me seeking advice. Sure I do. Everyone has their own expertise, their own strengths and weaknesses. In our case, we're totally different. We were even born on different planets. There's plenty I could learn from you. Fortunately, we have friends from all across the universe on this ship. Each of us has something valuable to teach. Aromat, won't you at least try to talk with people? You could be a little more personable, you know. Heh. That's what you really wanted to say, isn't it? Took you long enough. I have no interest in fraternal relationships. I will do what I please. Now leave me. We have nothing more to speak about. Well, I kind of was hoping to get a little weapons training, though. Phew, he wouldn't give me the time of day. Man, this does not bode well. I guess if we just keep following him around, it'll work okay, I guess? I don't know. It is gracious. Please don't sneak up and frighten me like that, Edge. You don't look very frightened to me. Anyway, what were you being so cautious about? Well, I had a very inauspicious dream the other night. A dream? What kind of dream? I dreamt that Mary was eating something. What's inauspicious about that? Miracle eats things all the time. It looked like there were bird feathers scattered all around her. She turned to face me, and then there was a bone-like object in her mouth. I was thinking that my power might have shown me a premonition. Premonition? I'm sure that the bird was supposed to represent me. Mary's going to eat me right up, isn't she? That sounds plausible. I probably shouldn't say this about a friend, but I do see her eyeing you like a predator from time to time. Eek! And your dreams often come true, don't they? She'll swallow you whole if you get careless. What am I to do? Where do you think Mary prefers to begin? The head or the rear? Don't you have more pressing concerns than that? It can be frightening not knowing where your enemies are, but it can be even more frightening when you know exactly where they are. Oh dear, oh my body's trembling and my teeth are clacking together. Sorry, Sarah, it was just a joke. You'll be fine. Let's trust Miracle, okay? Alright, if you say so, Edge. Jeez, she changed her mind pretty quick.
Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow meow meow.
Well, well. This is a pair I never thought I'd see together.
I was playing and that big pile of junk collapsed on top of me. But Aromat saved me.
It's dangerous in here, so don't play around, okay?
Okay, I'll try to cut back then.
Sorry Miracle put you through that.
I was just passing by.
But you did save me. Thank you, Aromat. Yep.
What do you think you're doing?
Huh? Why are you getting mad?
Do you mock me?
No! See, that's just Miracle's way of showing affection. Like this, see?
Edge, are you okay?
Ow. Come on, Aromat. It was just a joke. And he's already gone.
Next time, Edge, I'll save you.
Thanks, Miracle. Looking forward to it.
That fall he took was loud as fuck, wasn't it? He was like, that's hilarious. Uh-oh. Aramat, you were with Crow for a while, weren't you? What of it? I was just wondering what he'd been up to before we saw him again on Eos. I'm curious, too. We had to bid really hasty goodbyes. You're his friend, aren't you? I'd wager he was doing exactly what you'd imagine. He's not the sort of man to bend to circumstances. You can say that again. I can't imagine Crow ever behaving any differently, no matter what happened to him. I was the sole survivor of the battle with the Phantoms, and he saved me. Yet, faced with the loss of my home and brethren, I offered no thanks. I thought his act was pointless. Why didn't he let me perish with my people? Aramat. Then he told me, almost as if it were nothing. You can't die yet. You've still got work to do. Blame your own regrets. He continued. Now that you've survived this, you have to fight until the very end. I'll be there to witness the moment you finally burn out. He's a fool, yet he never offered any banal advice, never told me that I had to live. He valued my will more than anyone else. In the end, it served to save my very soul. There he goes again. Normal people don't say things like that, do they? To people they've just rescued? That's Crow, isn't it? Even out here in space, he's breaking the mold. Breaking the mold, eh? So, what's he to you, then? He's like a rival I have to overcome. Here you go again with the rival business. You should just admit he's your best friend. I can't say something I don't believe. No matter how high he rises, I'm gonna surpass him. It's been my goal ever since I was a kid. Edge, that's what people call best friend. Never. Reaching his lofty heights won't be easy. You sure you can do it? Yes. I see. Flail at the darkness, then. I can only imagine how long it'll take you. Oh, I'll flail all right. I don't care how stupid I look doing it. You truly are his friend, aren't you? Right. See? Even Aramat says so. How many times do we have to go over this? Heh. Fight. They're fighting? What the hell are you doing in this corner? Huh? What is it? Just leave me alone. Okay, fine, bye. I guess they're not fighting. You need to talk to me about Aromat? It concerns his life, Mr. Edge. We must speak in secrecy. His life? Sure, tell me. It seems he does not have very long to live. What? What are you talking about? He has modified his own body. I suspect he has undergone rather reckless genetic manipulation. Genetic manipulation? His fighting abilities have been enhanced to the extreme. That is how he is able to display such superhuman strength in battle. Does Aromat know his life is in danger? He does. I recommended he receive life extension treatment. What did he say? He dismissed me out of hand, claiming he had no interest whatsoever. With our Morphus technology, I am certain we could extend his life, but... What? But why? Mr. Aromat is gravely determined. He refuses to lend me his ear. Would you try to convince him, Mr. Edge? If his life can be saved, I believe we should do whatever we can to save it. All right, I'll tell him I think he should accept the treatment. You have my thanks, Mr. Edge. Don't worry about it. Nobody wants to lose a friend.
Myuria.
What are you doing over there, boy?
I'd been meaning to ask you this for a while, but would you please stop with the boy thing? Myuria. You were just crying, weren't you? Were you thinking about your husband, Lucien?
What if I was, Would you console me?
Huh?
A good man never admits to noticing a woman's tears. However, an even better man does whatever it takes to stop them. Well, what are you going to do for me, Edge? You see? Still just a boy.
Oh! A boy, huh? Yeah, I guess I am.
What the fuck? That's really silly. It's first of all, it's bad advice, guys. See a girl crying and she wants to have sex with you because she's crying. You might want to think twice. If you say no to that, that doesn't make you just a boy. That makes you a responsible human being. It's a very weird dialogue there. She's just like, I'm really feeling bad. I really need some dick. It's just like, I got a couple of women on this ship that want some dick from me. I don't know. She's like, see, still just a boy. I offer you some vagina and some big huge boobies, and you're just like sitting there not saying anything. It's like, I mean, all that stuff you said was really convincing. I mean, it would have got me. She walked up to me like, you want to get that? I said, well, I guess I could help you with that. I mean, yo, Reimi would be so pissed. She'd be so hurt if she found out, and that chick will go out of her way to say something, because she's like, oh, you're trying to get with him. You gotta be like this, like that, like this. Then it's like, hey, you want to have sex? It's like, aren't you the one that's giving advice to Reimi? I'm so confused right now. Well, whatever. I appreciate it though. I mean, you know, I know they're not gonna screw, but there was a part of me that was like, give me an option, because I would have been like, yeah, let's do it. I mean, I'm just talking to everybody, bitch. Oh. I refuse. Leave me be. Why, if I let the Morphus work on you, you'll be saved. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said I refuse. But at this rate, it's my decision. What's it to you in any case? The way I choose to live my life is none of your concern. You bet it's my concern. We're friends, aren't we? What's wrong with wanting your friends to stay alive? Heh. Then you should stay as far away from me as you can. I am death incarnate. I might end up taking your friends with me. He does have a scythe. What? Once death himself is dead, none of your friends need lose their lives to that foolish bet you made. What I told you then still stands. Your silly little superstition doesn't mean anything to us. You're our friend too, Aramat, so please, don't let go of your life. Aramat. Nothing you say will make me change my mind. You're in my way. Leave me. Wait, we're not done talking. I have nothing left to talk about. Aramat. Man, I was gonna talk to you about Aramat since you're all old and shit, but okay. Go back and harass him. Hey, you two, can I... Huh? You look bored, Lim. How would you like to try shouting with me? Shouting? Shouting. Yes, let's begin now. A deep breath, and... FaZe, you big, dummy. Sorry. FaZe, you big, dummy. You big, yes, you're still a dummy. What are you doing, Sorry? What is she doing? This actually has deep meaning to it. Miss Elena told me all about it. Lainey did? If you say something bad about a person, they'll come running to see what it's about, no matter how far away they are. No matter how far? So let's shout some not very nice things about FaZe. I'm sure he'll come running if we do, alright? I don't even want to see FaZe, Kay? Lim. But saying bad things about him is fun. Come on, Sorry. Let's shout it out loud. Really loud, Kay? FaZe, you dummy. You're a big old dummy. You've got it, Lim. Let's let it out from the bottom of your belly now. Okay, here we go, Kay. I get it. Sarah had me a little worried there, but she's just concerned for Limo. Limo's been down ever since FaZe left. But even if she's not really happy, this should make her feel a little better. Sarah definitely has her own unique way, but she is concerned for the people around her at least. That said, FaZe, you dummy, you traitor. FaZe isn't just a dummy, he's king of the dummies. I'm not sure if I'd want FaZe to witness this little scene.